Sonia, would you open the courtroom, please?
The State of Michigan 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge David S. Robinson Jr. presiding. Court is now in session. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. We are on the record. This is file number 20152-693, CarePoint Physical Therapy versus the City of Detroit. Date and time for pretrial, your respective appearances.
John Betts, P24468 on behalf of the plaintiff.
Good morning, Your Honor. Yvonne Bradley on behalf of the City of Detroit, P54885.
And I understand you have good news for me?
Once again, Your Honor.
Okay, tell me the terms.
We have agreed to settlement in the amount of $15,000. Actually, Your Honor, this matter has already been approved by City Council. Documents have been exchanged. I've received Mr. Betts' executed documents, and we are awaiting issuance of the check. And we've already sent the stipulated order over to the court.
Well. Seems that we've done very well for ourselves. Both of you are to be congratulated. I don't have your order as of yet, but based upon your representations as an officer of the court, I will enter a dismissal today without prejudice. When your paperwork catches up, then I'll send out final work that you sent to me. And we are done. And I thank you both for your prompt settlement. Now I have a question. I'm doing something new with the 2.3028 disclosures.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that helped get the cat file moved? Because it kind of forces you to get your ducks in order kind of early rather than later.
I think it's at least a minor help, because on the cases where an insurance company is involved, or in this case, City of Detroit self-insured, they have to produce their claim file, and that the claim file ordinarily answers a lot of questions. So it does kind of streamline the procedure, and that's my thought anyhow.
Ms. Bradley, what do you think?
Yeah. For me, it doesn't necessarily move the process along. I mean, counsel is correct. We would provide the pertinent portions of the claim file, obviously, but it doesn't quite move it along that quickly for me. But I have a process that I use. So everyone's different, Judge.
All right. I'm happy to see we're able to settle the case. And thank you both for your input. I appreciate it. We are off.
Thank you, Judge.
Have a good day.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, let's admit everybody and see who we have. All right. Ms. Strickhardt, what brings you here today?
You've got Michael Mills here on a matter that I don't think is the one that was just called.
Mr. Meltz?
Yes, Michael Mills.
What file are you calling on, sir?
It's the Teamsters of the Michigan Conference of Teamsters Welfare Fund versus Kirk Hogan.
And you represent whom, sir?
The plaintiff.
Okay.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ron French. I'm here on this case as well for the defendants.
Mr. French, you have both of these defendants?
Yes.
Okay, well then we have a pair, Ms. Strickhardt and Galaxy Note 8, and you're going to go to my waiting room.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Let's get them off to the waiting room, then let's get on with you guys. Where's Galaxy? Okay. We are on the record calling file number 2015865. Trustees of Michigan versus Kirk Hogan, Shielder Hogan. Could I have your respective appearances for our pretrial today?
Good morning, Your Honor. It is Michael Mills, MILLS, P29209. I appear on behalf of the plaintiff this morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good to see you, albeit by Zoom. Ron French appearing on behalf of Kurt and Sheila Hogan.
Bar number, Mr. French. Mr. French, your bar number.
I'm sorry, it didn't go through. 66393, Your Honor.
I believe, Mr. French, we will be doing Zoom for the balance of this year. I think that's probably where things are going to end up. I don't, and again, my crystal ball is no better than anybody else's, but I just think we'll probably end up remote for the rest of the year. Okay, let's get back to our file here. Your discovery closed on March the 8th. Are either of you contemplating dispositive motions?
We may, Your Honor. I'm speaking with my clients to get a little bit more into the case. I spoke to Mr. Hogan this morning, but we may be doing a dispositive motion on this.
Mr. Mills?
Your Honor, I think the facts in this case are probably going to turn out to be, for the most part, not in dispute. And I would anticipate filing a motion for summary disposition. We do have, consistent with our last conference, I did send out some simple discovery requests immediately following our last status conference. And once we get the discovery responses, I think probably I'd be in a position to go ahead and file a motion.
All right, Mr. Mills, what was it that you sent out?
A written discovery, interrogatories, and requests for admissions and production of documents.
Okay, and where are we on those, Mr. French?
We just got those because the mail was running way behind on them. We just got those, Your Honor, just the other day. So we know we're past the deadline today, but we're going to work with Mr. Mills, and between the two of us, I think we can work things out for discovery, Your Honor.
Okay, then let me do this. Rather than set a date now, let me give you guys a return date. And hopefully by that time, all the discovery will be done and you'll both be in a position to tell me not only whether you are going to file a motion on a dispositive basis, but how long it'll take from our next conversation for you to do so we can calendar them. If they're both going to be filed, hopefully we can calendar them both for the same date. Okay?
Very good.
All right.
Very good, Your Honor.
I have you guys back on April the 13th. Does that work for everybody? That's a Tuesday like today.
I just have a 9 o'clock that morning, Your Honor, a Zoom hearing.
Is that going to be a physical or a Zoom hearing?
No, it's a Zoom hearing.
Oh, okay. So you can do a 10 o'clock Zoom, right?
Yes, I'm sorry, Your Honor. Did you hear what I said?
I heard you say there was a Zoom. My question was whether you could do a 10 o'clock Zoom with us.
Yeah, and I answered yes, but
okay.
I'm okay.
Mr. Mills, how about you? 10 o'clock?
Yes, that works, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. Then what I'll do is I'll set for our next pretrial, April 13 at 10 o'clock. By that time, our discovery should be completed, and you guys will be in a position to tell me where we are in terms of your respective, if any, dispositive motions. Fair enough?
Fair enough. Thank you, Judge.
Very good.
Thank you,
Very
gentlemen.
good. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thank
Have
you.
a good day. We'll send out an order today. We're
Thank
off
you.
the
All
rails.
right. Thank you. Be safe.
You too. All right. Let's submit everybody else. All right. Ms. Strickhart, good morning.
Good morning, Judge. How are you today?
I'm well. Yourself?
I'm just fine. Thank you.
What brings you here today?
I'm here for Midland Credit on Midland Credit versus McCaskill set for pretrial at 10 a.m.
Okay,
We were never served with a copy of the answer, Judge. Did the court get one?
I presume we did. That's why we set it for pretrial.
Huh.
Okay, we'll be able to handle that when yours comes up. All right, Mr. Scheck, what brings you here today?
Your Honor, it's kind of a strange scenario. There was an order to change venue from the 17th District Court, changing the venue to the 36th District Court. There never was an answer filed in the 17th Court.
That's on the medical mobile versus Antoine Edwards matter?
That's correct, sir.
Okay, and who's there at Galaxy 8? Is there somebody there at Galaxy 8? You're muted, so I can't hear you.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry about that.
What is your name?
My name is Benjamin Best.
Benjamin Best.
Yes, sir.
What brings you here today, Mr. Best?
I had a 10 a.m. today for pretrial.
What's the number? Your case number, sir?
21143-301.
20143-301?
21143-301.
Yeah, I think you got the wrong judge. Give me your number one more time. I'll have my clerk check it out.
Okay, it's 21143-301.
21143-301. Are you looking
Yes, sir.
at Judge Robinson or Judge Robbins?
I was just told to put in 360-539-000.
All right, let me check my clerk and I'll get back to you. I don't have a pair for either Mr. Scheck or Ms. Strickhartz, so I'm going to put you guys in my waiting room. Then we'll check and see what's going on this other file.
Thank you, Judge. Appreciate your time, sir.
Oh, taxpayers pay for my time. Don't worry about it. All right, so you hang on. Let me see if I can figure out what's going on with your file.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, sir.
Yes, sir.
I've had my clerk check in regard to your matter.
Okay.
A default judgment was entered in that case on February the 11th. Today's pretrial was automatically canceled by that default judgment. By now, this is March the 9th, you probably should have even received a copy of the default judgment. So you have no pretrial today. The case was defaulted because you failed to file an answer.
Okay, the thing about it, Judge, in my defense, all of this information that they have on me, my address and everything is not even my address. I just so happened to go by the residence and receive this right here, but they knew my updated information and I never received anything.
Well, all I can tell you, sir, is that your case had been defaulted. If you want to move to set aside the default judgment, that would be something that you have to do. Right now, we have no active case. The case is closed because the default judgment was entered. Okay?
Okay, so how would I go about doing that?
Sir,
like I said,
you have to check with the, I suggest you go to the Michigan Supreme Court website because I cannot give you legal advice.
understandable.
Okay.
Okay.
Have a good day.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, we are on the record. This is file number 2114330, Mobile Medical Response versus Antoine Edwards. By a notice dated February 1st, 2021. This matter set for pretrial today, March 9th at 10 o'clock. It's currently 10:31. I note for the record that this file came over to us by way of a change of venue from the 17th District Court. Could I have your appearance, sir?
Yes, Your Honor, Peter Eschek on behalf of the plaintiff.
And your bar number?
P32749.
All right, Mr. Scheck, it's now 10:31. Your opponent has failed to appear. You have submitted a default judgment. Do you still want to use that judgment?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the court will find defendant has failed to appear. No good cause of that failure having been shown. Judgment by default will be entered as prayed for. We'll send out your judgment the next day or so, sir. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for your time this morning, Judge. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Have a good day, sir.
You, sir.
We are
You
off.
too. Bye now.
Bye-bye. Well, Ms. Strickhardt, it appears nobody wants to play with you today. We are on the record calling case number 2114330. This case is entitled Midland Credit Management versus Andrea McCaskill. By notice dated February 1st, 2021, this matter set for pretrial today, March 9th at 10 o'clock. I note for the record that this matter came to us by way of a change of venue from the 17th District Court. Matter set at 10 o'clock is 10:32. Your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Suzanne Strickhartz, STRICHARTZ, P44018 on behalf of the plaintiff. Judge, did the court send over an answer then from the previous court?
Oh, I think what happened here is that pretty much the practice is that when we get a file by change of venue is set for pretrial. Because my experience has been that over the years, sometimes I'll get a partial file, sometimes I get an incomplete file. So if I set the file for pretrial, then I'll be able to know what's going on and the file doesn't get lost. But here today, we don't have a defendant for you, and I do not see in the file an answer filed in the 17th District Court by the defendant. So we are going to defendant having failed to appear, no good cause that failure having been shown. Default of defendant is hereby entered. If you send me your default judgment under the 7-day rule, I'd appreciate it.
Okay, will do. Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you, Ms. Strickhardt.
I'll see you at 11. I've got another case with you.
I'll be here.
Okay, thanks,
We're
Judge.
off the record. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Ms. Strickarts, welcome back.
Thank you, Judge.
Which file do you have?
I have 390 Jefferson Capital versus Jackson for Jefferson Capital.
Got you. Off to the waiting room with you.
Okay.
Ms. Toma, what do you have?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here for level 1 physical therapy. Underlying plaintiff would be
Can you hear
Milton.
me?
And are you the plaintiff?
Can you hear me?
I am the plaintiff's attorney, yes.
Okay. So you're for Falzone.
Trying to figure this out. Hold on.
Okay. I don't have your other side yet, so I'll put you in the waiting room, okay?
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. What is your name, sir? What is your name, sir? What is your name, sir?
Hello?
What is your name? Sir, I'm going to put you in my waiting room. I can't deal with this if you're not going to answer. All right. Ms. Zadrowski, good morning.
Good morning.
What do you have for me?
I'm here on ADLP versus Dushan Hawkins.
You're the plaintiff?
Yes.
I think I have your guy here.
Okay.
You can't seem to work out the technology. So I'll put you in the waiting room and we'll try it again.
All right.
All right, Ryan Yules. Ryan Yules.
Sorry, Judge, I'm here.
Who are you here for, sir?
I am here for Progressive on level 1 physical therapy.
Okay. I have a pair then. Ms. Toma is here on that file. Let's get you started.
Perfect.
Okay, perfect. Thanks so much.
All right, we are on the record. This is file number 20166-897. Level 1 physical therapy versus Progressive Marathon Insurance. Could I have your respective appearances?
Good morning, Your Honor. Plaintiff's attorney, Sandra Toma.
You remember the
Good
State
morning.
Bar of Michigan?
Yes, sir.
You have a bar number?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. P84575.
Mr. Yules?
Good morning, Your Honor. Ryan Yules on behalf of the defendant Progressive, P64647.
All right. My first question is whether or not we have made the 2.3028 disclosures. Have those been
We
made
have.
by both sides?
We
Yes.
have, Your Honor.
Yes, Your
Okay.
Honor.
Now, have you had a chance to go over the information or you just exchanged it?
We just exchanged, Your Honor, just a couple of weeks ago, so we're still in the process of going through, at least on my side of things. I've had a chance to speak with plaintiff's counsel this morning about looking at a period of discovery. We're hoping that in the next couple of weeks here, 2-3 weeks, that we'd be in a position to potentially talk about an early resolution of this one. So that's kind of our game plan. But understand that we might need a scheduling order just in case.
Well, what I'm going to do, since the disclosures have been made, I'm just going to give you a return date, and then we'll see where you are. Does
Okay.
April 6th at 11 work for both of you?
It does, Your Honor.
What about you,
Yeah.
Counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, April 6th at 11 o'clock. We will have our next pretrial hearing.
Thank you, Judge.
Is there anything else we can accomplish today?
I
That's
don't
all,
believe
sir.
so.
Okay, then I'm going to send out to you notices April 6th at 11 o'clock will be our next pretrial. Let's get our file moving on this thing, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you both for coming in. We are now
Thank
off
you.
the record. Waiting for him to connect the audio. All right, we are on the record. We are calling file number 20165-429, ADLP Investments versus Deshaun Hawkins. Date and time for what appears to be pretrial. Your appearances.
Morning, Your Honor. For the record, Robin Stradowski on behalf of the plaintiff, ADLP, P number 71195.
And what is your name, sir?
Deshaun Hawkins, I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
No, I cannot.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the phone. I'm here. I'm trying to connect.
Are you Deshaun Hawkins?
Come back. Yes.
All right, why don't you hang up, try to come back, we'll try it again.
Okay, we'll do.
Mr. Stradowski, we don't seem to be doing too well with his technology today. So I'm going to remove him and then he can try it again.
Okay.
All right, let's see if he gets back. I have him back, but I don't have picture and I don't have audio.
Give me 1 second.
All right, I have audio now. I don't have video.
Oh, you have audio? Is that better?
I have audio, but your video is turned off. Turn your video on.
Okay, let me see if I can. I have a cell phone, so that's why the difficulties are happening.
All right, well, we'll move on without video, but you had video before. All right, let's call the case.
I don't know. I could.
Do not leave again. We'll call the case and get started without video. This is case number ADLP Investments. There I have video. Versus Deshaun Hawkins. What is your name, sir?
Deshaun Hawkins.
All right. We were last together on this file on February the 9th. And the court ordered that you file an answer within 14 days. Did you file an answer?
I was not served any paperwork.
Did you file an answer?
I still do not know.
Sir, did you file an answer to the complaint?
No, I did not.
Why not, sir?
I was hoping to get served so I could find out exactly what this was about, but I still have not received any paperwork. I did out to the number that she. I'm sorry, go ahead.
All right, well, sir, here's what happened. Last time you indicated we had filed the court opened your written discovery and ordered you to file an answer within 14 days of February 9th. You did not do that according to what you told me. I also directed counsel to send you a copy of the complaint. And I got a proof of service indicating that on February the 9th, the day of our conversation, they sent you another copy of the complaint. So I don't understand, sir, why you didn't file an answer.
I have not received anything, Your Honor.
What is your address?
16121 Rosebud, District 48290.
Sir, that's the address that the proof of service says it was sent to.
I don't have an answer why I never received anything.
Well, we have a proof of service, sir, that it was mailed to you. What I'm going to do, sir, is I'm going to give you one more opportunity. There will be no others. You will file an answer to this complaint within 10 days of today, or I will enter default judgment. Do you understand what I have said?
I do, Your Honor. What would you like to say?
You will have to file an answer, sir, to the plaintiff's complaint within 10 days of today, or I will default you. So let me give you your next court date and get you folks on your way.
Okay.
10 days from today is March 19th. I will set this matter for pretrial March 22nd. Does that day work for everybody?
That works for us.
Does that work for you, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right,
It does, sir.
let me make very clear what's going on here. If you have not filed an answer to the complaint by March 19th, on March 22nd at 11 o'clock, I will enter a default judgment against you. Do you understand what I have said?
Yes,
All
sir.
right. I'm going to send all of you notices of that March 22nd pretrial, and the order that will contain a notation that if you have not filed and served your answer by March 19th, the court will default you. You must serve
I understand.
the other side, you must serve a copy with the court. All right, thank you both for coming in. I'll send you out
Your
an
Honor.
order. We're off the record.
Yep.
Don't waste my time. Have a nice day. Tracy.
Little so you can. Oh, here comes the judge.
We are on the record calling case number 2014739 Jefferson Capital System versus Keisha Jackson. By notice dated February 5, 2021, this matter set for motion today, March 9th at 11 o'clock on the plaintiff's motion to set aside default dismissal and enter default judgment. Matter scheduled at 11 o'clock is now 11:31. Your appearance.
Good morning again, Your Honor. Suzanne Strickartz, STRICHARTZ, P44018 for the plaintiff.
Ms. Strickartz, we don't have a defendant. Have you received any pleadings from the defendant?
Nothing, absolutely nothing, Judge. We were able to effectuate service, and we had submitted a dismissal to the court on or about September 11th, but I don't see it on the ROA because I checked the ROA and I don't have a copy of it. So we did, and then we got a notice that it was dismissed, and then we filed this motion, and we attached to our motion, Judge, all the various ways in which we effectuated service before the expiration of the summons.
Yeah, I've had an opportunity to review the file, and it appears that you are entitled to have the matter reinstated and the default judgment that you presented entered. Your unopposed motion for entry of to set aside dismissal and to enter the judgment by default is therefore granted. We'll end out the paperwork and get you on your way. Thank you.
Okay, yes, we also had, Judge, attached to our motion, we have I think we had, or no, I guess we don't. No, we just submitted, I guess, the triplicate copy default judgment.
Yeah, you have the default, you have an order to set aside the dismissal and to enter the attached default judgment. And then you have the copy of the triplicate,
and you have the order as well. Okay.
I have both of those. All right.
Okay.
All
That
right,
sounds
Mr.
good.
Clark, thank you. Your motion being unopposed is granted. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
You too. That concludes the record.